John's journey didn't end the moment he chose to turn his life around. No, that choice was only the spark. What lay ahead was a long road, paved with uncertainty, doubt, and hard lessons. After losing everything, his job, his savings, and even his sense of purpose, John stood on the edge of his own limits. He had no clear roadmap, no mentors, no promises of success, just one thing, a quiet, unshakable belief that he was meant for more. And so, he started. His first business wasn't impressive. It was small, scrappy, selling handmade products out of his garage, balancing 2 part-time jobs just to stay afloat. He woke up before the sun every day. He knocked on doors. He sent emails. He faced rejection after rejection. There were nights when he questioned everything. Nights when the weight of failure felt unbearable. But John understood something deeper than most. Momentum is built in silence. The world may not notice your effort today, but one day, it will have no choice but to notice your results. He studied relentlessly. Every book, every podcast, every scrap of advice, he absorbed it like oxygen. He tested new ideas, failed fast, and learned even faster. Weeks turned into months. The phone calls grew easier, the pitches sharper, the rejections fewer. And slowly, the results began to show. His first small client became a loyal customer. A small customer recommended him to a bigger one. Word spread. The garage business that once felt like a gamble started to feel like a future. $50 turned into $500. 500 into 5,000. And then, the day came. John sat down, opened his account, and stared at the number on the screen. $100,000. It didn't feel real at first, but it was. The first $100,000. For John, it wasn't just about the money. It was a symbol. Proof that discipline, grit, and patience could build what once seemed impossible. Proof that even when the odds are stacked against you, steady action compounds into extraordinary success. That first $100,000 changed everything. It gave him confidence. It gave him leverage. And most importantly, it gave him clarity. Because once you prove to yourself that you can make $100,000, you realize you can make $1 million. John's journey was far from over. But by crossing this first great milestone, he stepped into a new chapter of his life. A chapter where the impossible became achievable. A chapter where his dreams were no longer distant, but within reach. And that's the truth of every millionaire story. It all begins with one small step, repeated every single day. This is not just John's story. It could be yours too. The story of a millionaire continues. If this story inspired you, subscribe now for more true stories of resilience and success.